friends, it is Thanksgiving and Amanda and I are here at This is Yoga NJ in Seaside Park to bring you a gratitude flow. So before we get started, we want you to know today you might want to grab a blanket and a piece of paper or a notebook and a pen because we'll be doing a little writing to start our practice. So you can pause right here and meet us right back on your mat. We can't wait. So we're just going to start in a nice easy seat. You have a choice with your blanket today. You can either sit on it to elevate the hips a little bit, or if you like the way a blanket feels across your lap to offer a little bit of weight, you can do that as well. So just take a moment and sit up nice and tall. Hands fall wherever they feel comfortable. And we'll start with 3 nice deep breaths in. So nice inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, make it nice and audible. 2 more just like that at your own pace. Take it nice and slow. And then last one, maybe deepest breath that you've taken all day. Beautiful. Now maybe you're feeling just a little bit more comfortable and relaxed here on your mat. We wanted to start this gratitude flow today just by taking a quick moment and with your pen and paper, jotting down at least 3 things you are grateful for. So if you have more and they just flow nice and naturally, you can fill up your paper, but at least 3 things. And as you're writing, I'll just explain that we'll keep this paper at the top of our mat space today, just so that during our practice, if our mind starts to wander or we lose focus, we could just take a gander down at this paper. Yeah, that's a gander. And just bring us back to those things that we are grateful for. So once you've written those things down,
she's
I made the list. Once you've written those things down, just find yourself back in your nice easy seat and let those eyelids become heavy once again. And then just find yourself in a nice natural rhythm of breath. And with each cycle of breath, again, start to find yourself just feeling a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more relaxed. Notice if you're hanging on to any stress or tension in the face, especially furrowing the brow or within the jaw. You have your tongue stuck to the roof of your mouth. Again, release that. Noticing how the shoulders are relaxing. You're just feeling good. And then take another moment here to just check in. So any of that soreness, tiredness, any to-do lists, agendas, or worries. They're coming in and out of the mind, that's okay. Take a moment to acknowledge them, but then use your breath to just politely push them off to the side, knowing you can come back to them when you're all done here. But for now, using this time just for yourself. And then, with your next breath, take a moment to thank yourself for rolling out your mat today, for joining us here, and just offer yourself a moment of gratitude. Maybe repeating the words, I am thankful for all that I am and for all that I have. And then we'll take a moment here to deepen our connection, breath and body. Hands come one to the heart space, one to the belly. Just take a few cycles of breath here. Notice how the belly and the chest fill the hands on the inhale and soften on your exhale. Continuing to feel even more comfortable and relaxed here in your space. One more just like that. And then go ahead and slide that bottom hand to stack right at that heart space. And again, bring to mind just a couple things that you wrote down and just repeat them to yourself. And then go ahead and bring the hands together. Anjali Mudra. This is our mudra today. It is a mudra of gratitude. And then take a moment to set an intention. Maybe you just go along with what we're talking about here, just being thankful and grateful, but whatever it is you need more right now, go ahead and start to bring that into the mind. Know that as you go through your practice today, you can come back to this intention just like that list of gratitude as we send it out into the world as well. And then we'll take a nice inhale. We'll bring the thumbs up to the third eye space, sit up nice and tall. And on your exhale, just a gentle hinge forward, sealing that intention. Take a moment here, bowing to yourself, bowing to your practice. And then we'll sit up once again, nice and tall. Hands can fall right back down to the lap. Take a couple cycles of breath here, just noticing how you feel. And then as you start to feel good, we'll move together. So we'll inhale, arms up overhead, take a full breath in. Gaze up, take a look at those palms, and then bring the hands right back down to the heart space. Beautiful. Inhale, fingertips up overhead. And on your exhale, go ahead and flip the palms. Send them all the way down to the ground. Beautiful. Sweeping the hands right back to the heart space or up overhead. Sounds good to me. That's beautiful. It's fine. And then send the hands right back down to the heart. It all works out. Inhale, arms up overhead, fingertips together. And then exhale, flip the palms, bring it on down. Beautiful. Bring the hands back to the tops of the knees. Sit up extra tall here. Maybe your gaze starts to come up to the ceiling. And then exhale, drop the chin down to the chest. Just get a nice stretch in the back of the neck. It's a busy time of year. We don't want to neglect any of these little areas. Inhale, gaze comes up. And then exhale, we drop the chin to the chest. Beautiful. One more just like that. Draw that nice line up to the sky. And then exhale, chin draws down. Hang out here for just an extra moment. And we'll come back to center. Extend the legs on out in front. Give them a good shaky shake. And then let's swing them on behind. We'll make our way to tabletop.
I'm going to cushion my knees
Yes.
today with my blanket. I'm looking for comfort today.
If you have that blanket on out, go ahead and bring it under the knees today. Get a little extra layer there. So shoulders and wrists line up. Nice spread of the fingers. Don't worry, we're going to do some corny Thanksgiving moves. Don't you worry. Come on, it's us. And then just start to come into your cat-cows at your own breath pace. So inhale, gaze comes up, belly drops, tailbone lifts. And then exhale, round it all, chin to the chest. Beautiful. Just a few more, just like that. Checking in with your breathing, feeling good in your body. And of course, always an option to add in any movements here that you absolutely need more of right now. So you never, ever, ever have to look like anybody else. You just need to feel good with what you're doing. And then one more in each direction. And then we'll meet back in neutral tabletop. Beautiful. Start to walk the hands toward the knees. And sit back on the heels so tops of the feet can come down.
I'll
Yeah.
just turn to face everyone.
Yeah, we won't be here for too long because you're actually going to rise on up, so come up on the knees. Beautiful. You can bring those arms up overhead with you. Why not? Awesome. And then let's goal post the arms. Here we go. Oh, yeah, sister. Today we're calling this
Turkey feathers.
turkey feathers. So you can give a little shake, give a little wiggle. Excellent. So take a big breath in, open the heart, shine love and light out. Beautiful. And on your exhale, take a little bit of a dip, side body stretch over to the right. And then inhale, nice and slow back to center, connection in your center. And then exhale, take it to the other side. Beautiful. One more time, just like that to each side. Make it festive. And then to the left. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. Take another nice breath in just to lift the heart once again. And on your exhale, just straighten the arms out to the sides. Beautiful. So find another breath in, fingertips reach out back, and then exhale, a little bit of a twist over to the left. Inhale brings us on back, and then exhale, we'll take a twist to the opposite side. Nice, we need all this twisting as we detox and digest all of our yumminess. Back to center, fingertips come on up overhead. And hey, just for fun, just make your turkey feathers one more time. And then allow the hands to come back. Go ahead and sink the bum toward the heels, and then make your way to child's pose. And take a couple cycles of breath here. Any arm variation that you choose in your child's pose. Maybe you need a break from the arms and the wrists with all the work that you've been doing. And then just reconnect back to your breath. And then maybe you just repeat, I am thankful for all that I am and all that I have. And then when you're ready, go ahead and make your way to downward facing dog. If downward facing dog is not for you today, you can always stay right here in tabletop. Otherwise, make your way on up. So once you get here, take some time. Nice soft knees, and then maybe just start to pedal it out nice and slow. And then we'll find stillness. And take a nice big breath in. Come up on those toes. Get a nice stretch here. And on your exhale, allow the heels to come back down to the earth. One more just like that. Inhale on up. And then exhale back down. Beautiful. When you're ready, nice slow walk. Feet toward the hands. And make your way to forward fold. And again here, find yourself relaxing, so nice bends in the knees will offer relief from lower back or tight hamstrings. And then go ahead again, find an arm variation that works for you. So maybe today we just grab opposite elbows and hang heavy, gentle rock side to side. Or if you have something else that you enjoy, feel free to do that as well. And then go ahead and allow the arms to hang heavy. And then inhale, find a half lift and allow the arms to come out to the side. Find that nice long arms, beautiful. And then on your exhale, go ahead and wrap right arm over left. Give yourself a nice hug. And then exhale and fold. Send yourself a little extra love here. And then inhale, we'll half lift and open on up once again. And then exhale, wrap the opposite arms. Beautiful, find your fold. And once again, allow everything to hang heavy. And then we'll slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Once you get there, make any adjustments so that you feel good. Stand up nice and tall. And we'll inhale, arms up overhead. And on your exhale, go ahead, dive it on down. Finding that forward fold once again. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale and fold. Allow those arms to hang nice and heavy. And then scoop yourself on up. Find your way into chair pose. But today, my friends, we're going to call this pilgrim pose. Pilgrim, pilgrim. Arms don't feel good up like that. You can always send them straight out in front. And then take a minute, notice where your weight is. So maybe you wiggled the toes. We want the weight shifted toward the heels. Beautiful. Oh, I'm really working here today. Inhale, go ahead and straighten the arms, straighten the legs, take a nice reach on up. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a half lift. And then exhale. Beautiful. Root to rise, stand all the way up. And then bring the hands down to the heart. Beautiful. Up and back. And then dive yourself on down. Take that breath in, find some space. And then exhale and fold. So plant the hands on down, bend the knees, and go ahead and step that right foot on back. Yeah, so toes are nice and planted. And then slowly bring yourself on up for high lunge. You can always bring the hand to the thigh to start. And when you're feeling good here, reach those arms up overhead. So take a minute, feel good here in your lunge, make any adjustments. And then we'll bring the hands down to the heart. We're about to send some love on out. We're going to push it all away. So take that breath in and then send it on out. Beautiful. And then bring it back to your heart. And then open up and swing the arms behind. Beautiful. We'll do that 2 more times. So hands come back to the heart. Take a moment here, good thoughts, and send them on out. Beautiful. Bring some back to yourself. And then arms swim behind. Maybe interlacing the fingers here, opening that heart space. And then we'll release and bring the hands on back to the heart. Last one. Here we go. Send it on out. Receive some back. Beautiful. Swing those arms behind. This time everybody can interlace. Take a moment. Open the heart space. And then maybe thumbs away from the bum as we get a little bit of a back bend here. And then release. Go ahead and bring the hands on down. Frame out that front foot. Send it on back to plank just for a breath here. Or you can always drop to the knees for half plank. And then when you're ready, push it back, downward facing dog. And take a couple cycles of breath here. Any movements that you need. And then go ahead and walk feet toward the hands. And find yourself in forward fold. I'm reading your mind, I know what you're thinking. And then slow rise up to stand. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, dive yourself on down. Catch that breath, get some space, and then you fold. Bend to the knees, plant the hands on down. We step that left foot on back, plant the toes. And feeling good here low, and then hand to the thigh as we rise on up nice and strong. Always an option to drop that knee on down if your high lunge is not for you today. One more cycle of breath. Beautiful, palms together, hands to the heart. Here we go, big breath in. On the exhale, send the goodness on out. Pull it on back. And then sweep the arms behind. Interlace the fingers or just reach them back. Your choice here. And then everything comes back to the heart. Big breath, sends it out. And then we pull it back. And then reach back behind. Every time sending that love and light forward. Beautiful. Last one, sweeping the hands back to the heart. And then sending goodness out. And receiving some back. And then reaching behind. Interlacing the hands this time. Knuckles down and maybe away. Lift up that heart space. One more breath. You are strong. You've got this. Send some thanks to your body right now. And then slow release. And then frame out the foot. And again, step it back, plank or half plank. One cycle of breath, big breath in. Smooth breath out. If you're in your plank, go ahead and drop your knees. If you're in your half plank, go ahead, push it back. Child's pose. Coming back to your breath. We'll just repeat to ourselves, I am thankful for all that I am and all that I have. And then when you're ready, just slowly roll on up so that you can make your way to your bum. Once you get there, plant the feet.
Oh, the feet.
The feet.
The fleet.
The fleet. I have boat in my brain because, wait for it, friends.
The fleet of boats.
Yes, this is boat pose, and today we're on the Mayflower, okay?
Mayflower
Exactly.
to Shavasana
That's
now.
right. Taking that Mayflower to Shavasana now. So sitting up nice and tall, grab behind the thighs. Nice posture here. And then maybe we start to float the toes on up. You can always dock your boat. Find your boat pose that works for you. Maybe extend the arms out in front. Take a nice big breath in. And a smooth breath out. Beautiful. One more big breath in your boat, in your Mayflower. And then start to slowly lower it down all the way to the mat. Hug those knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Gentle rock side to side. And again, take a moment here to show yourself some gratitude. And then go ahead and extend the legs on out nice and long. Bring the hands back to the belly. Find a connection to your breath. Starting to slow down. And then once again, bringing to mind those things that you wrote down at the beginning of your practice, and maybe even now you have a few things to add. Just take a moment to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And you can continue to stay in your Shavasana for as long as your heart desires, but Amanda and I would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We are grateful and are full of gratitude for each and every one of you that are in our yoga community. We love you all. We wish you blessings for a happy, happy Thanksgiving.